Hey guys, Josh with Retro Code TV, and I'm on my way to the Southeast Game Exchange in Greenville, South Carolina. So I've been driving a little over 3 hours, and I am about 15 minutes out. So I left my house at like 3 a.m. this morning, and I've been driving ever since. And it's a pretty chill drive, not much, traffic on the road. But I did get in touch with Radical Reggie. We're gonna meet up with him at his hotel, maybe grab some breakfast, and then head over to the convention early and see if we see any games at the booths before all the crowds show up. But I'm looking forward to it. Gonna hang out with Reggie. I'm gonna try to go meet the Game Chaser, say hey to them. I've always wanted to meet them. I never really got a chance to, so this was the convention that's closest to where I live, and 3 hours for me, that's not bad. I do that sometimes, just sitting in traffic trying to get home. So I'm really excited. Hoping to just have a lot of fun, meet some cool people, hang out with my buddies, and we'll see how it goes. And right now we're about 12 minutes away, so I'll be contacting Reggie here soon, and we'll go from there. Yeah, and this will be my first time getting to actually meet Reggie in person. I've been friends with him for, I think it's been over 10 years. And I've never got to meet him in person because he lives on the opposite side of the country. So this is literally the closest he's ever been to where I live. So I wanted to take that chance to go and finally meet him because he's just, he's been a good friend to me, and we've done a lot of videos over the years, played some games, and we talk all the time. So I'm glad to finally get a chance to meet him. So can't wait to see you, Reggie. I am glad the sun finally came up. I was getting tired of driving in the dark. All right, so I think we made it to the right hotel. We're just gonna go see if we can find Reggie, see where he's at.
Few moments later.
So yeah, we found him. We had some breakfast, and we're gonna basically get ready to head to the game convention. All right, so here we are at the Southeast Game Exchange over here in Greenville, South Carolina. And we're making our way into the convention now. Got Radical Reggie with me, and we're ready to go up there and just see what they have. All right guys, so we're here. There's a lot of vendors. So I was very surprised at the size of this convention. There was tons of vendors everywhere, plenty of games, and there's really no wasted space anywhere to be found. They had something entertaining and just cool everywhere you look. So it was really nice to go somewhere and have this kind of setup. It was great to see. Yeah, and some of the games were priced pretty high, but also a lot of these vendors are willing to work with you, and they love it when you bring trade. Yeah, walking around, I was really just amazed at the amount of games that was available, the selection, things I've never seen before, lots of imports. And this particular booth right here actually had a lot of sealed games. It was really cool seeing a bunch of GameCube things sealed. And they had some Resident Evil Outbreak stuff that was still sealed, which was really cool. Alright guys, so I've made a couple of laps around here. It's pretty good stuff. Prices aren't too bad. So I must have went to this table 2 or 3 times. They have a ton of Switch games, and they're all very fairly priced. I mean, $15 to $30. I didn't really see too many games over that price at this table. All right, guys, we're on the way to the Resident Evil panel that's going to be starting soon. I'll be joining Radical Reggie on the panel, and it's a panel that has the voice actors for Leon, Jill Valentine, and Carlos from the Resident Evil remakes. So we're going to go check that out.
Listen, 1 for 3 is not bad.
I know, right? Well, welcome here, guys. Yeah, like I said, just an honor to have you guys here. So I want to start off, what got you guys into voice acting?
Jeff? No, come on. What? Is this on? I don't think it's on.
Oh, hold it. There we go.
Fab. Here you go, Jeff.
There you go.
I don't know if everyone can hear me over this event in the back. I think I should give the mic to this. Really, this role was my first. Resident Evil 2 remake was my first voice acting role ever.
Question for Nick. So out of all the different versions of Leon you've played, which one did you enjoy the most? Also, we just want to say thank you because you did that character justice, especially that being your first voice acting job.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means a lot to me because I love the character, and it's all special to me, really it is. But 4 was a blast because the original 4 came out in 2005, and that's been my favorite video game since then. So we're talking 18 years or so, or whatever, 20 years. 20.
So the panel was great. It was nice to meet Nick, Jeff, and Nicole. So Reggie and I had a lot of fun with this panel. It was nice to hear the voice actors, process and how they went about everything. And it was just a lot of fun, and it was really a cool experience. So afterwards, I went to meet up with the Game Chasers and got to talk to them. They were super nice, very down to earth, and they are just like they are in the show. So it was really cool to finally get to meet them. Hey guys, we're here with Jay, aka Shady Jay from the Game Chasers.
How's it going?
Going good. And I wanted to see what you look forward to at the conventions. I know that obviously you have booths that you like to set up. Are you still collecting? And if so, what are you looking for at the convention as far as collecting?
I like meeting people I only know by their like username.
Yeah.
Like they're not even gamer tag, like
Yeah.
their YouTube. So if someone comes up to me and they're like, "Oh, I'm so and so from the chat and the stream," I'm like, "Oh man, that's awesome. I love doing that." So that's first and foremost. Secondly, conventions is sometimes the only way I can see a lot of my other YouTube friends because we all live so far apart, all over the place. Yeah, spread out. Thirdly, you find stuff here that you just aren't going to see every day.
Yeah.
You can find super rare games here. Now you're going to pay for it, obviously, but if you want to see a little Samson, you've never seen one, you can find that at a convention, possibly even hold it.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as collecting goes, I want stuff, things. I want if I can find a sign or something like that over a video game right now, and that's mainly because I have everything.
Yeah.
So if I want to play something, I have it.
Now, are you going more for reproduction or original when it comes to the signs? Are you a fan of both?
Original.
Yeah.
Original. Yeah. It's got to be original. I mean, I guess it would depend on what it was.
Yeah.
It's in like a World of Nintendo sign.
That's gonna cost you.
Yeah. So yeah, I might go reproduction on that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit cheaper.
And how hard is it for you when you're looking for those to spot the differences between a repro and a new?
You know what? I always look for a label. Because usually there's gonna be a date on it, a manufacturing date on it. So I mean, and I know anything can be fake these days, but like I have a Nintendo neon sign. There's actually an episode of Game Chasers, and there's a sticker on it, and it tells me when it was made. I think it was 05 or something like that, or 02 or something. So just always look for a date on something. That's number one. That's key number one right there. Always. A lot of times with games, reproduction games or fake games or whatever, you can tell because the quality of the plastic may not be there, which is kind of insane these days because you can get the clamshells, the cartridges.
They just feel really lightweight.
Sometimes they feel really light. Yeah. Sometimes the image on the sticker or label might be fuzzy or something like that. But there's nothing wrong with repros. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with selling them, but make it known it's a repro. Put in a different color cartridge. You got all kinds of colors now: white, black, see-through, green, yellow, red, blue, white. Just make it known it's a repro.
And when it comes to Game Chasers, I know Billy was talking about maybe rebranding or changing some of the way you do your shows. Is that due to just how hard it is to find games these days, or is it other factors?
So this is something we've been talking about for a few years, and I think I don't necessarily know if it's funny because he mentioned something about a rebrand on the way here. He didn't really go into detail about it, but I've been pushing for years to hey, let's show all this other nerd culture stuff that we find, pop culture, nerd culture stuff, because we find a lot of it, and you guys never see it. But for me, I want to see all that other stuff as well. And if I like watching someone, for some reason people like watching us, I want to know what these guys are finding every step of the way, be it a VHS, be it a record, or a toy, or a video game, or whatever the case may be. But I've been pushing for that for a few years now, so maybe he's finally really thinking about it.
Yeah, I think it would open up a lot more opportunities for you guys.
I agree. And for him,
specifically games are hard to find right now.
They are, and that might be his motivation now for wanting to do that. It is getting tough. The last few episodes, you've gotten a little bit lucky. You've found some stuff, but you're not going to find rare finds every time you go out.
Yeah.
So
those days are long gone, unfortunately. I can't even tell you the last time I found a great deal out in the wild. You know,
But like all this nerd culture, pop culture stuff is popular.
Yeah.
Like cassettes now are getting super popular.
yeah.
I picked up a Dire Straits cassettes on the way here at the state center, and I think he should use it.
Yeah.
Like, why not? Picked up about, I want to say 37 VHS or something.
I recently got a box of like 60 VHS for $20 on Facebook Marketplace.
You can still get VHS really cheap. Go to garage sales, go to estate sales especially. I know a lot of people don't like estate sales because they look everything up. Yeah, they do. But they think that's junk. They think that's worthless. If you can get a VHS, I typically won't pay more than $1. Now there's exceptions. Horror VHS is super expensive. That's better lighting actually.
Yeah, it is.
Horror VHS is getting super expensive.
Yeah.
So depending on what it is, when I pay $2, $5 for a horror, depending on what it is, yeah.
And I feel like VHS is currently at the point retro game collecting was when you guys started retro game collecting, where you could find good $5 NES games. I feel like we're right there in the same spot with VHS.
It is, because if your thing was, growing up watching Disney movies, we all know what the Disney movies look like, the big white cases and whatnot. You can still get those cheap. Some people try to charge a little bit more for them, but you can still get VHS so cheap right now. You can still get CDs super cheap right now. Thinking about, there are cars, maybe not modern, but that still have a CD player. I have a CD player in my car. So, all that stuff is super cheap right now. It ain't that old. It ain't that old. We had like a 72 Buick growing up.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a piece of shit, but there's an 8-track player in it.
My grandpa had a 79 Lincoln with an 8-track player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You think 8-track's going to make a comeback or no?
No, it's not. But
Sure? No.
I don't think it will. But if your thing is 8-tracks, you can get it cheap. If it's cassettes, you can still get it cheap right now. Cassette is trending. It's getting popular. They're releasing music on like brand new cassettes now.
Yeah.
You can buy that. They're doing the same thing with vinyl.
Vinyl's coming back.
Vinyl's been back. Vinyl's been back.
When did it come back? Like 5 years ago, maybe?
I'd say,
like as far as like.
I started really noticing it maybe about 8.
Okay.
About 8. And now like you can't go to Walmart, go to Target, you're gonna find
Vinyl
brand new
everywhere.
vinyl for $30 a pop.
Yeah.
Vinyl is one of those things like in the state sale that they do look up, especially if it's like 80s rock and roll, talking to Motley Crue and Poison and Van Halen. They're going to charge a little bit more, but if that's just something that you're super into and you're okay paying the price, absolutely do it.
Oh yeah, I recently got into vinyl. I've always I had vinyl when I was younger, and my wife recently got me a vinyl player.
Okay, record player.
And so I've been going through just getting like Journey, and Rush, and Elton John, Queen, all those just staples. And then I'm going to try to transition into like getting the video game music, the reproduction like video game music.
I have some original ones. Like I have a Pac-Man Fever record. I have a He-Man record. I have like some Star Wars soundtrack records. I've got like my record collection is just so kind of all over the place, honestly. But I love music and I love different types and different genres of music.
So do you have any experience with the CED players? Have you seen those?
I do not have experience. I had a ton. I have gotten rid of them.
They're not really. They have a very niche market. They're not taking off because they work almost identical to a record player.
Yes.
It's like literally a needle comes in.
Yes. Like I said, I had a bunch of the discs.
Yeah.
I had nothing to play them on. But Laserdisc, speaking of, is getting popular right now. Laserdisc is popular.
I have like 5 laser discs and 1 CED disc. I think it's like Raiders of the Lost Ark. So it's a good one.
Right.
That's the only one I got.
I narrowed mine down to, I think I have 2. One's a He-Man and one is Cloak and Dagger.
Those look good if you display them too.
Yeah.
As long as you got like a good label, they look great if you display them.
Yeah, those labels get wet and they get pretty crunchy.
They look like giant floppy disks.
Yes, they do.
If you've never seen them.
Yes, they do. They do actually. Yeah.
Like a giant floppy disk with a label, basically what it looks like. I appreciate
more questions. I want more questions. You got any more?
Yeah, I got some more.
Come on. I'll talk all day.
So where are we at with the? I know we just had a recent episode of Game Chasers. When do y'all expect to have another one? And is it going to be about the event here, or is it something else?
That is 100% a Billy question.
Really?
I have zero to do with the editing process. I never have, and I'm all right with that.
Yeah, well, man.
Like Billy handles the creative.
That's the worst
I
part.
handle a lot of other things.
Yeah.
So, but I would say yes. I'm thinking about the last episode and how long ago that was filmed. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
So yes, the next episode will be everything that we've done on this road trip.
And you said you've been getting into. Now, are you emulating more, or still doing physical more?
When, like, what do you mean? Like when I play a game? It depends. So if I'm
Like, you know, they have those evercades and stuff. Those are kind of coming back where they're putting just a bunch of games on each one.
Right. So when I stream, I use EverDrive.
Yeah.
Okay. When I buy a new game, or play a new game, let's say, I want the disc.
Yeah.
I have to have that disc. So it's funny because I was doing another interview earlier, and that kind of came up.
Yeah.
I think having digital is great for smaller companies with less money.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll even, if it winds up on a disc later on down the road, like Limited Run, they do a lot of, you know, I will buy that copy as well.
Yeah.
So I'll buy it digitally if I have no option. If physical is an option, I always buy physical. Always. So let me sum it up with that.
And what's your thoughts on the Switch 2 game key card situation?
It was kind of in that same conversation, actually. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. So you're basically buying a digital download.
You are. Yeah.
You have a physical digital download basically at that point.
I feel like Nintendo's trying to, when it comes to those game key cards, they're trying to create a solution to a problem that they created in the first place.
Right. Yeah, because something about it has to be a 64 gig card or something
it has
or
to be
other, which is
64
just going to
gig.
cost the companies more money to make and produce. So they're going to go the cheap route.
Nintendo
It's
seems to always have a
something always with Nintendo.
with whatever media they put
Something
their games
always,
on. It's
yeah.
the GameCube mini disc. It's
Yeah.
the N64 cartridge in the world of
They
CDs.
changed every single time they did something new, a new console, they changed
Yeah.
it. Whereas like PlayStation, backwards compatible, Xbox, backwards compatible, they kept it the same format.
Yeah.
You know? And I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing the change, but wouldn't it be cool to be able to play without an aftermarket a Nintendo game on the Super Nintendo console? That would have been really cool to do back in the day. You know, but I mean, again, that's Nintendo. They can do what they want. They're
Nintendo.
super successful. They're going to Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, the whole thing with the key card.
Yeah.
It's a digital download. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. If I'm going to do that, why the fuck am I going to buy it at all? I'd rather go to the eShop or whatever the fuck they call it on Nintendo. Sorry, I'm cussing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'd rather go to their eShop and just download it.
Exactly.
Instead of
And why are
doing
they
that.
charging the same price for a digital download?
That's one of life's greatest mysteries right there. Because you're not paying for packaging, you're not paying for shipping, you're not paying, to put the data on whatever. It should be a little bit cheaper, but let me tell you why they're doing it. Because we as consumers continue to pay it. That's
They're
why.
getting money from it.
That's why.
One thing I was talking to my buddy about is I try to go physical all the time when it comes to my games, and I'm a big Steam player as well. Like but Steam to me has a very good track record. When you buy a game on Steam, like I have games from years ago that I bought that are still on there. I can play anytime I want. So like, I personally don't trust Nintendo when I buy a digital game that's going to be available in 6 years.
Yeah, is it going to be there down the road? Right,
Yeah.
right. See, at least Sony, they kind of, I don't want to say store it in a cloud, but that's essentially what they do.
Yeah.
Right? It's on your profile, it's attached to your profile. So if I go and put my profile on a new PlayStation 5, all my stuff is going to come up.
Yeah.
Everything I've downloaded is going to come up inside of my profile. Nintendo, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't trust it.
Like 3DS, Wii. I mean, eventually Wii U. I mean, all your whatever digital games you bought is going to be gone.
Yeah.
So,
And to answer the question, because it was asked earlier, do I have a Switch 2? I do not.
yeah.
This is, I like Nintendo, I like Sony, and I always buy the new system that comes out. This is the first time that I'm like, I'm
Me
gonna
too.
wait.
Yep.
And why I'm gonna wait? Because I'm gonna wait until I can't buy Legend of Zelda on the Switch anymore. So when they say this new Legend of Zelda is gonna be exclusively on the Switch 2, then I'll buy a new Switch. I'll buy a Switch 2 at that point.
I have no intention to buy a Switch 2 right now because They have one for Donkey Kong and Mario Kart. Only two, first-party games, and then on top of that, I don't like the whole GameCube card situation. I'm hoping there's enough, backlash with that, so they cancel it or drop it.
Right. If we're talking third-party developers and whatnot, if it's on PlayStation, I prefer to play it on PlayStation. So I like those. I'm a trophy hunter.
Oh yeah.
I have,
and that's the Nintendo's behind on all that online stuff. Like you can't even send your friend a message on Nintendo online.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. If they had some kind of reward system, like the points that Xbox does, I don't know what the fuck they call it, gamer score, whatever, and then the trophies on PlayStation. If they had something like that, I might actually play more Switch.
Yeah.
But I only play the Switch because I cannot play Legend of Zelda. I can't play Mario Odyssey. I can't play Mario Kart on PlayStation. So that's the only reason I have a Switch is for first-party titles.
If they release Ocarina of Time remaster, remake on Switch 2, then I'll buy one.
That's what it would take.
Then I'll have a reason to buy one.
That's what it would take.
Right now,
or like a new Mario Odyssey type of game. That game was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That game made me feel the way I did when I first played Super Mario Bros. 3. It gave me that same feeling of just like.
See, for me, it was 64.
Getting freaking chills on the top. That game was just amazing.
Yeah.
It was so well done. I'm not going to spoil, but the Donkey Kong level.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to need to beat it because I haven't beat Odyssey.
Have you got to the Donkey Kong level?
No, I haven't got there yet.
I'm going to shut up there.
Okay.
Play it. Get there, and you're going to go, oh my god, this is so stupid good. It's freaking amazing.
Well, I think your fans are going to support you guys no matter what direction you go.
I hope so.
As long as you don't just start playing like Fortnite 24/7.
No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, but
and if any of my fans watching this, like, oh, what are you doing? I recently moved.
Yeah.
I told you this yesterday, right? I recently moved, and I'm finding stuff that I didn't know I had.
Yeah.
Finding stuff I hadn't seen in 12 years, and I'm like, as I'm unpacking, I'm like, okay, you have way too much. My brother. If you are like super fan of mine or whatever, my brother Tim described my last apartment as an episode of Hoarders, but everything's worth money.
Yeah.
So now as I'm unpacking, I've got 3 piles. I've got a display pile. I've got I want to keep, but it's too big maybe to display.
Yeah.
So storage, and then I got do I really need that anymore?
Yeah.
Is that bringing value to my life? Is that bringing joy to my life? Having this?
If you don't even know you have it,
Exactly.
it's time to get rid of it.
I found these 2 a ton. Movie.
Are any of these from the episode? I know Billy found a Nomad once.
Billy did find a Nomad once. That would not be the same one.
Okay.
But like I said, I found in my own stuff and forgot it was there. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, you clear this out, make room for more. Do you still have your arcades?
I have too many.
Dude.
Yeah. So I had this whole idea I want to do an arcade. Yeah. Right? Amazing idea at the time. Started collecting machines. By the time I got around to actually being able to do it financially and everything else, enough machines, right? I was up to 95 machines.
Okay.
Yeah. There was 4 times the amount of arcades in Dallas-Fort Worth area than when I originally wanted to do it. So much so, like the city I live in, there's one downtown and one opened up 2 years ago, a quarter mile away.
Yeah.
So like they're already starting to get on top of each other.
Yeah.
It makes no sense for me, financially at least, to jump into that when you could fail. I mean, you can fail in anything, obviously. But if it's oversaturated already, and that's kind of a niche market, right?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm opening a convenience store or a burger stand or something like that. It just didn't make sense. So I have sold about 30, 35, and I want to keep like 20. And honestly,
have you looked at
storage
leasing
fees,
them out or renting them out?
I've thought about it.
Yeah.
I've thought about it, but I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the maintenance on them. I don't want to, you know what I mean? If they're in a laundromat or something.
Because then you got to pay the repairs.
Yeah, like I just don't want to do it. You know, you got to go to the comptroller's office and register your machine and do this and that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just sell it, you know, hopefully make at least what I've paid for it and just get it out of storage so I can get some of these. I have 3 storage units full of arcades. Yeah.
Do they raise the prices on you every year?
Every year.
Yep, same.
Every year.
Yeah.
And it's kicking my ass. For no reason, yeah. It's kicking my ass, so I'm definitely trying to get rid of some. So if you guys looking for an arcade, message me on Instagram, Shady Jay 1908. I do answer those.
Oh, do you? Okay.
So, yeah, I do. So, but it's been fun, man. Thanks for talking.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Thank you. Hey guys, here with Radical Reggie.
And we are
are game hunting at the Southeast Game Exchange 2025. So we don't have much time to talk. We got to go hunt for some games, Josh. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
My arcade.
Pac-Man, yeah.
These are pretty cool.
There's a Street Fighter one that came out not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Walmart
selling.
But lots of cool like Game Boy Advance games in here. I got lucky and got this years ago before it got too crazy. Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Below.
Thank you. Yeah, there's some nice ones. Is it Zelda's?
Yeah, all those are always great stuff. Do you guys have a storefront? No. Oh, so this, I know, right? Just coming to show and sell. Right on. Awesome. Oh my God.
It's pretty crazy getting to go video game hunting with Radical Reggie. We've been friends for a while, never met up before. You know, I watch him on YouTube all the time and with Metal Jesus, and it's just a really great experience. He's a great guy. It was cool to go game hunting with him, just walking around.
When I picked up Fatal Frame, I would have all of them.
Yeah.
But I'm not really into series like that anymore. The camera taking pictures of boats and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was good on the first Fatal Frame games. It was unique. Now it's just kind of overdone.
Yeah. This up here.
Yeah. I've never seen that one.
Obscure, wow.
Oh yeah, it's obscure, yeah.
There it is.
Rule of Rose, Shattered Memories,
Oh, really was in there too?
Haunting Ground. Haunting Ground was in there, I think. Oh, yeah.
That's one you should get, Ghost Hunter.
Oh, I got that one because of your pickups video.
Oh, perfect, there.
Yeah, that pickups video you did with Metal Jesus. I picked up Ghost Hunters and 2 or 3 other survival horror games just based off that pickup video.
Okay, man, well, you're almost at the finish line then.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one you were looking for, right?
Part 2.
Oh, part 2? Okay.
For PS4. We might find it if we keep looking, so.
There you go, Reggie, right here.
Where you got it?
Superman 64.
Wow, you guys coming up with PlayStation pretty soon, right?
Really?
Courtesy of Project Retro Games, man. Yeah. Bring it out for us.
They're going to bring out a physical copy for it.
Physical copy for PlayStation. It's a different game than that one, so
Yeah.
it's really cool.
That's kind of, I don't know about that.
But what I'm hoping to find here, Josh, right now is I want to find part 2 of this.
Part 2 of
River
River
City Girls 2, the collector's edition. Hopefully I can find that here.
Yeah.
But we'll keep moving and see if we can find it.
I did see toward the middle, this guy had a huge Switch collector's edition section.
Did he?
Yep.
Let's take a look. Box home and shit.
Which one is that?
Yeah, box only for Bubble Bobble, but it's still cool though.
There you go.
Oh, I have that game. White Express, that's hilarious.
What is this one? Cassette beats?
Freedom Planet? No, that's something else.
Interesting.
The Switch games are over there. Look at this White Quest Collector's Edition.
Oh, nice.
That just actually brought that out to America.
Which one is it?
Wildland Story.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a Bubble Bobble type game.
Swamp Thing.
That game sucks.
Yeah, I sold my copy.
Yeah, good. Oh, look, they got stage events. Do you guys have a storefront? Oh, just regular inventory. Wow.
Look at that.
Isn't that cool? It's a thing sticking out like that.
That is cool.
Jack Bros. Jeez, you guys got done with fire. I haven't seen Jack Bros in a minute. Elemental Max, I used to have that one too. Yeah, that's a dead.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen that one.
Which price do you use? The true price.
I already know the answer to that one. That's a pretty good one there.
Oh yeah, that one was on point. That's what they had the legend in that one.
Yep.
That's a good one actually. That was actually a Pocky and Rocky game where I got they had to change the name of it.
It looks a lot like that
What is that other game? Like Monster something, Monster Party, or I forgot what it's called on the PS2, where you can create creatures and stuff.
You got Monster Rancher.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's Monster Ranchers. I'll put it down below if I find out what it is.
Yeah. One of your favorite games.
That's a good one.
You ever notice how Guy is actually in the background?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't see that.
That's funny.
So it's funny how Guy is in the background, but he's not even in the game.
Yeah.
I think that cover is sick. Yeah, like Guy is in the middle of the cover, but he's not in the game. Pretty crazy, right?
Which Final Fights do you need? Or do you have them all?
That one?
That one?
Yeah, I just don't want to.
Oh, it's got the manual. You gotta get it now.
I'm gonna hold. I'll go back this time. I'm good. Everybody's trying to find some PS3 games.
PS3?
PS3 is a good system to collect for because it's still very cheap.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of great games in it. So a lot of stuff here. We got Silent Hill Homecoming.
Oh, yeah.
Silent Hill Homecoming left a little bit to be desired of the Silent Hill games, but that's okay.
It's one of the more affordable Silent Hill games you can get right now.
It came out when the first movie came out around the same time.
Okay.
Now this is a game that everybody's on Fear.
Fear, yeah.
Oh my god, this game is scary as hell.
Fear 2.
Best first-person games out there.
Have you played Rage?
I have not, man.
Really?
Is it?
It's good.
Didn't they make a sequel on the PS1?
I don't know if they did or not, but this one actually has 2-player split-screen co-op.
Really?
Yep. It has a story mode specifically for the split-screen, like co-op mode. It's made by Bethesda, so it feels like a Fallout game, but it's a first-person shooter.
Oh yeah. I gotta give him $5.
Oh yeah. That's it.
This is under your recommendation. I'm picking this up.
It's a hidden gem.
All right. Josh says it's a hidden gem.
Hidden gem.
I'm getting no questions asked.
So all these special guests were invited to the Tipsy Taco for some food and just to hang out. We didn't stay long, but we did have a good time seeing everyone. All right, so we finished day 1 at the Southeast Game Convention, and we are back at the hotel. So we're going to be doing a pickups video with Reggie, so see you then. So now we're back at the hotel, and Reggie is doing his portion of the pickups from a live stream that we did from the hotel. I'm not going to show his stuff because I want you to go to his channel and watch his pickups. So we're going to fast forward to the pickups I got. What's going on? And yeah, we actually, I'll show you some of the games that I got actually from Reggie. It was like a month ago we got these games, and he was holding on to me till we were able to meet up. But I got one called Cave Story, which I'm not too familiar with. What can you say about this one, Reggie?
It's like the one that's on the 3DS, I think. I can't remember. It comes in that purple cart with a little battery in the back. But
yeah, cool.
I think that version only, because Cave Story is known for multiple endings. That one only has a couple of endings in it.
Yeah.
But it's like a Metroidvania game where, yeah, from the Nicholas characters. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the names. I forget.
It looks pretty cool. I looked up some gameplay on it.
Yeah. Being able to play that on Genesis is pretty cool, though.
We got another one from Reggie. This one is called Twinkle Tell.
Yep, English version.
Also my nickname.
Dang. So, you got that.
Yeah. Pretty cool artwork on the cartridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twinkle Tell. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it mixes side-scrolling with shooter aspects. Or
it does. The trick in that game is that you can't move too far because you'll get swarmed by enemies. So you got to take small steps in certain areas to take them all out and then move on.
Now this is one Reggie was showing earlier. This is a Sega Genesis Panorama Cotton. There it is here. Has a manual and everything. Very cool.
Yep.
I like the artwork on these. We got Streets of Rage 1. I believe it's complete. It's a classic.
Check it out.
Yep, there it is. Very clean copy. Streets of Rage 2, which is also complete, but it has a aftermarket cover art, which is kind of cool. Where'd you get that cover art, by the way?
Cover project.
Cover project?
Yeah, I never was a fan of Streets of Rage 2 artwork on the front. Like,
Yeah.
I like part 1s, but I never liked part 2, so I took the cover out and I put that one in so I could look at it.
Yeah.
But then I freaking lost the main cover for it, so I was like, oh shit. So I gotta find it.
So this is Bare Knuckle 3, which is Streets of Rage 3.
Yeah, and that's the English version of the Japanese game, so it has everything included in it, and it's not super difficult like the American version was.
So that's cool. So we got all the Streets of Rage here, at least the 3 there, and we got Contra Hardcore, Hard Corpse.
Yeah. So you're gonna be happy about playing that. That version right there is a fixed version of the Japanese version, so you have a life bar now. In our version that came out here in America, you only could get hit once, which made the game extremely difficult. But it's meant to have a life bar in it, folks. So that one has a life bar. So
yeah,
good stuff.
So I'll be interested to try that one with the life bar because I suck at Contra. This one I got because Reggie recommended it, and it's called Genji.
Yes.
Dawn of the Samurai, and I do like the Way of the Samurais and the Dynasty Warrior style games. So this one looks pretty good. It's complete. And we got some really good deals today. People were really giving us some great prices. This is one I wanted for a long time and I couldn't find it. And then by the time I got around to getting it, the price had jumped up, but they gave me a great deal on it. It's called Lifeline. And it's a futuristic survival horror game where you actually use the PlayStation 2 headset and you have to control your character using the PlayStation 2 headset, which is pretty cool and unique. And I'm sure it could be frustrating too, but it's a cool premise.
You have to play it calmly, man, because you get mad. it seems like it recognizes that and it'll just throw you off. But if you're patient, like you'll get through it.
Yeah, you can't get angry and start screaming at it. Nothing's gonna happen for you.
Yeah.
I got this. The Game Chasers were here today, so I went and met with them and talked to them for a while. And I got Season 1 signed on Blu-ray here from Billy and Jay. So pretty cool. I have Season 3. I still need to get Season 2. 1 through 3 is my favorite seasons, but they're all good. This is one that I got because I saw Reggie do a video on it a while back, and also recently didn't know him, but it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind.
Mm-hmm.
This is the collector's edition. Comes with a bunch of cool stuff. You can see there, steelbook and some artwork and just all kind of stuff. But a really good beat 'em up. It's got up to 6 players, and they do a lot of things with this game that really, while it looks like a retro beat 'em up, it has a lot of new aspects and gameplay elements that make it really cool, like driving down the road and like this first person views when you're in the Megazord. Really cool stuff. This one I've been wanting for a while, and that is Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. It's complete in box. Guy gave me a good deal on it. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country, solid game. Rare, again, making great games as usual.
What is your favorite one out of the series out of 1, 2, and 3?
I have the most experience with the first one.
Yeah.
But I think the second one is
Probably considered the best.
Yeah. Now this, I actually played a lot growing up, and I have it loose, but they had it for a great price, complete in box, and it is Vigilante 8 for the Nintendo 64, which I think is actually better than the Twisted Metal series. It's got better music, better graphics.
You know what? I think I found out that they maybe worked on that game. It was ex-Twisted Metal people.
Oh, really?
After part 2, they went to work on that game.
That would make sense.
Might be. Let me know in the comments, folks, because I know I heard some information about that, but I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, this game just has a lot of charm, a lot of character. It has like a lot of goofiness that goes on with the characters. Similar to Twisted Metal, it's just like a more lighthearted version of Twisted Metal, but it's really good. And there's a lot of level and environment interactions you can do. Like there's a farm level where you can activate this switch and it causes like this big wave to flow through, and you can just send cars flying. It's all kind of environmental effects, and of course, visual on the 8-second offense. This one wasn't quite as good in my opinion, but it did have a lot more characters and a lot more varied levels, and it was a lot of fun. I still played this one a lot. Visual on the 8-second offense. Yeah, the Dreamcast version was really good. They cleaned up the graphics some. And if you get the jumper pack, I believe the expansion pack, you can actually get sharpened textures and graphics on the 64 for this game. Certain games take advantage of that, so this is those games that do take advantage, and it does make a noticeable difference. And next up, another one I played a lot. I used to rent this one a lot from a Hollywood Video Store and Blockbuster and those places, and that's Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, which I believe takes place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Really?
Yeah, and you play basically as almost like a Han Solo character, but this game takes you from third-person view to being in a speeder on Hoth to being on bikes to taking you to space. It lets you do like every aspect of the Star Wars universe, and it's just a really good game. Very difficult game.
It doesn't take the expansion pack. It doesn't need that, right?
This one doesn't take advantage of it, no.
Okay.
If it does, it doesn't list it. I think some of them take advantage of it and they just don't list that it does. It may help with load times and stuff.
Right.
But everybody that's played this one, yeah, Dash Rendar is awesome. That's the name of the character in this one, Dash Rendar. Mm-hmm. But anybody that's played this one knows how hard the junkyard boss is. Like, that's the one that would kill me over and over. But yeah, amazing game, and I got it for a great price, and it's super clean, so I'm really happy about getting that.
Yep.
But those are my pickups. Pretty good stack. Right here.
Great pickup, bro.
Yeah. And that we'll set this right here next to me. So
Yeah.
Hopefully he's gonna drop it.
All right, guys, we're last day here at the Southeast Game Exchange, and we're gonna do a quick look and see if there's anything we want to grab on the way out. So this was the last day here at the convention, and I was feeling kind of bad because my buddy Nate, who's actually my partner here on the Retroco TV YouTube channel, he was not able to make it. So I went around and talked to a couple of YouTubers and got them to say a little something to Nate just to kind of, cheer him up.
Nate, oh man, I wish you were here this year, man. But hopefully you'll be able to stop at the show next year. We're coming back, and sorry I'm drained because we found so many deals, man. We found a lot of stuff. It's overwhelming.
Duffel bag full of stuff.
Duffel bag full of stuff. People were willing to work with us with prices, but we want to dedicate this to you, man, because we feel like you're giving us good luck in a way. So shout out to you, Nate.
You're here in spirit.
You're here in spirit. Hope we see you next year, bro.
I'm here with Billy from the Game Chasers.
Nate, what's up, man? What's going on? What's with you not coming here, man? What excuse? I don't even want to hear it.
10 years of excuses.
Don't want to hear an excuse. It's unacceptable. You were caught slipping. Don't let it happen again.
So I had a great time at the convention. Got to hang out with friends and meet new people and meet, YouTubers I've been wanting to meet for a long time that I've only ever talked to online. So it was really nice to get to meet these people in person and be able to hang out with them and talk to them. And the game selection at this convention was amazing. The people were friendly. There were deals to be had everywhere you turned. I want to thank Reggie for bringing me along and just, being a great friend. I had a fantastic time, and I can't wait to do it again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's long, but it's, I wanted to share everything that we did.